Hey, tonight is day 8 of Advise Me Proverbs. And I'm going to be talking about verses 8 through 15. Coming from Proverbs chapter 1, we're just going to read 3 verses, maybe 4. It says, "Hear, my son, your father's instructions, and forsake not your father's teachings, for they are a graceful garland for your head and pendants for your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent." Let's go to verse 15. So it says, "My son, do not walk in the way with them. Hold back your foot from their path. For their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood." So right here, Solomon is basically talking to his son to not fall in the ways of, thieves. Do not get money the wrong way. When we get money the wrong way, it can destroy our life. Not just money, when we get things the wrong way, period, it can destroy our path, our path that God has us on. And then to think about it like this too. Anything that we do that is not right and not of God, there's always consequences behind it. So that's why, like, when we was going through wisdom, what wisdom is, that is why it's so important that anything we do, we need to ask God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We need discernment, so that way we can do things that are right, and we'll know how to discern between evil and good. And I read these verses right here because it talks about us even as parents. Even if you're not a parent, you could be a role model to somebody or whatever, but it instructs right here. Proverbs, it's really a good book because it instructs us. It's instructing us to take heed to our Father's instructions. Even do not forsake what our mother is teaching us as well. That's why it's so important that we train up a child in the way that they should go. And the way that they should go is in a godly way. We don't need to be training our child in worldly ways. We need to be training our children in the ways of the Lord. So that way, when we teach them and we give them instruction, and not only when we be that example, as they become older, they get older, they will be able to discern what is good and what is right. And they will not allow greed to destroy them. So just read verses 8 through 18. You have a blessed night.